10-10 High Elves, which means I do not get inducements. So I cannot buy a bribe. So my weapons will be gone when I use them. Or once I use them. Once I field them, I will not be able to keep them as long as I don't get a bribe out of a kickoff event. But new High Elves could also work. They don't have any skills to speak of. Except, I mean, at least not a lot of... He's got 2 players with block, but you'll see... Oh, wait. You have petty cash? Why do I have... 10? Does my... Because of the loners? I think it might be because of this. So this team is actually not new. He's already played 7 matches with them. I thought it was a new team. So he's missing a blitzer, a thrower. The second one has block dodge already, though. He's also got a guard guy, got a catcher. He's got a lineman with dump. Is that kicker? Is that dump off? Dump off. Why? 2 rerolls. But the 70k, I mean, I could go for another star player, but I think I am gonna go with a bribe. Just to keep a secret weapon around longer, or maybe get not caught fouling. He doesn't have a bench, I believe. I actually didn't count the amount of players that he has, but considering he has 3 or 4 injuries, let's assume that he does not have... a reserve player, while we have a bench of 3 players by now, so I can be quite steep. The Blizzard, I think, is gonna hinder him more than me, but I'm not, well, actually not. I'm slower than he is, so it's probably worse for me. Because the Blizzard makes every GFI into a 3+ instead of a 2+. What I was thinking about, what could be worse for him than for me, would be the passing restriction. So you can only throw quick and short passes. And he's an elf, so he's likely to want to try and throw stuff. Gets the fame. I think he got the fame. Yeah. I should have seen that there. Okay, that's okay though, because I got the fan factor, but he rolled an 8. Or a 7+1, and I rolled a 4+2, so I got 6. Ah, bummer. So yeah, he doesn't have a bench. And we have a bench of 3, of course. Since I am going to go on offense, I'm probably going to keep the Looney off the pitch now. And keep the Fanatic in there, because the way he's hopefully going to set up will allow me to... what's the word? To get a decent block here, but he might just space them out. So 1, 1, 1, or 1, 1, 1, whatever it is he's gonna end up with. He's probably not gonna keep this as 2-2. That would be surprising. Our main issue here is their speed, their agility, the 1 guard player, as well as them just being elves, basically. They're faster than me, not by that much. The positionals are just movement 6, but the Blitzer is movement 7, the Catcher is movement 8. So he has 2 Catchers, which are faster than me, plus the Blitzer. The Catchers are armor value 7, so they are the weak spots of the team. They are the most fragile players that he has, and they are his receivers, so he will expose them. Okay, he did set up a bit weird, at least. But we'll have to wait and see what we can do with that. When we do this, we also get the Looney off the pitch. And I am going to put a... Let's actually... Where are the 3 SPP Goblins? He's got 5, so he's gonna go off the pitch. I just want to keep those SPP safe, basically. As long as possible, so we're not gonna expose them. Let's put one up there to give myself a chance to block if need be. We need to plug that hole as well as this, and then aside from the pogo, I'm gonna do one more back, or put one more back here. Yeah, let's set up like this. Actually, maybe more like this. Yeah, let's get them up there. It's fine. See about that. It's a very weird setup. But I don't think even if he gets a perfect defense, he's not gonna make use of it. And we get a touchback. Good. To get the ball on the pogo still, because now we need to get our pogo from SPP again. Also, he's the movement 7 player, so he's our fastest guy. As an added bonus. And we get the boing boing going. One more reason to have him around, because he just sounds kind of funny. And of course he instantly moves in the one space where he will not hit anybody. As per usual. It's just, what is this? Am I missing something in the rules here? Is he just always made to miss? Every damn time I try this, he does not move. And hit anything. It's so annoying. It's just not okay anymore. At least for me. I'm not okay with it. Just let me have my boing boing and hit him with the ball and chain and all that stuff. Why does it always have to be that way? Yeah, we do this one. We follow, of course. Come on. Yeah, not a removal. I was really rooting for that one. To remove something. Didn't quite pan out. Does he also follow? I think there we stay to keep the ball carrier a little bit safer. But we are looking at a foul already. That's pretty certain. So we get him over to here. Which for one will keep him from dodging out too much. Then we... Oh yeah, I'll stomp him from up there. It's just the loner, so not that important of a target, but it is with a lot of assists. I do have at least one bribe. Which we will lose instantly, as long as I'm not okay with losing the player right now. Which I think I actually am. Yes, it's very early, and it does instantly negate our player advantage again, so it's 10 versus 10. But I still would like to keep our secret weapon around. For a little while, if we get the chance. And I was basically done with the turn anyways. So let's just see what he ends up doing there. Now, and we do have a really big bench. So we'll see. All I would have been able to do afterwards was move these two guys, and that was just not worth it. So it's okay. It's still a bigger loss for him than for me, because his guys are just better. At least team value wise, this is a bonus for us. Wow, okay, we get lucky with the push. Doesn't get a defender down or both down, but he is obviously gonna... No, not gonna put himself next to us. No, he's just gonna put more than one next to us. That's what he does. Okay. I mean, he can basically get a guy in there. And I can't really cage, but this is just, it's too comical with the Fnatic. Every game, he just dances around the opponents and doesn't hit anything. It's so annoying. And when he needs something, he rolls attacker down, both down. It's just, no. Into something else, which didn't cause him, no, it wasn't even an... No, I don't remember something. It's just dumb. I'm not a fan. Why does he keep them all on one spot, though? Why doesn't he space them out? Why is there 4 players? Oh. Let's see. The dodge. Guys off the pitch. So the big question is, do I blitz this Joker? I can just bring him in as an assist and block him. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's just a push away. but I'm okay with that. And I'm gonna go as far as I can because we are gonna be able to cage there. Let's see if we can get the troll over here as a corner. Yes, we can. 1, 2. Get them up there, though. So let's see. 1. Because I might want to use one of those trolls to blitz something. So I could go in there, for example, or I could go in here and go after these guys and lock them out a little bit more if I blitz like there, basically. That would work. So first of all, something safe we can do is work our way towards this group, basically, right now. So now they're all... Now I could get a guaranteed one. You know what? Yes, it's GFI. I'm gonna do that. And put myself in a better position. This is really nice. That's very good. I do like that. We do need to close down the cage, so in case we fail something, he is gonna be here. Now we blitz. Yeah. Let's see. Chompers, come on. Do the chomping. He does not, but that's okay. We push down there. I follow because that forces him to dodge. Means we can close down the cage now back there, and then he can dodge out and be... Well, where does he want to be? Let's see if he dodges first. He does. Okay. I could get next to the troll, basically, and make sure that I can use him next round. Yes, let's do that. Or not make sure that I can use him, but make it more likely. Let's say it like that. There we go. So obviously we do not want to score this early if we can avoid it. But we also might have to score this early. Possibly. I could spend the bribe to keep the Fanatic. But then not set either of these guys up, because we do have a bench of 3 with the one guy sent off. We still have a bench of 2, so I could get both guys in there. So if I could get an early lead, it could be good, but the issue is then he's gonna start scoring himself, because he's elves, and I doubt I will be able to stop him. So I'm not sure if that is the best use of my capabilities here, or if I should try to stall this a little bit. But I think we should just take the touchdowns when we can. I don't think I'm really in a position to delay this a bunch. The question is if I'm gonna set up a secret weapon on defense, basically. Nice. Once again, he only pushes. So that helps. Are completely locked down. The thing is, what I would need to do is basically blitz here and then run in this direction, and then it's even then it's still 1 GFI. But if I can get myself in this direction with the ball carrier, that would be very nice. We'll see though. We'll see though. Yeah, that comes with some issues. Yeah, I don't think I will be able to score with him now. At least not without risk. I could obviously just dodge, leap, and then keep running. But yeah, that's not that good. Unfortunately. So he is doing a good job at standing in my way right now. And finally he fails a dodge. So is he going to reroll that? It's a start. Nope, he takes the turnover. As he should, unfortunately. That's good. That's where I want to be, because now I've got a 2 in 3 chance to hit something, and we do hit something. Thank you so much for that. And we get a stun. Actually helpful. Let's go there. We push him further. Which is also fine. How do we move these guys? I think I start by this one. Give myself an assist there. Main issue that we have right now is I need to figure out how to set up a safe-ish cage here. Which I think we can do, but it relies on this blitz working. Which I'm not a big fan of. So, yeah. Okay, we failed a loner. I wanted to take the risk. I don't think we necessarily needed to reroll that, but I wanted to try and see if we could do it. But that does make keeping ourselves safe here a lot harder, and it also cost me my blitz, so there is more than one reason why this one's bad now. Him up to here. Maybe I want to score this round after all. Just to see. Yeah, we bring the troll over to here. So this is a 1 die right now, correct? Correct. Means that turns it into a 2 die. Can't get a 2 die here, or I would have taken it because it would have been better. Now we have to do this one, which works. Thank you very much. Yeah, over here. And that guy has guard. Yeah, no, I've got an idea, I think. So we do this. So that's... still... Okay, I shouldn't have done this like that. Which means we are going to leap out of this after all. And fall flat. And not have a reroll left because okay, I did not do smart things. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. He's got a player down here to receive the ball instantly as well. At least I still have the strength 7 guy next to the ball, plus 2 goblins. And these guys are right now caught between the troll and these goblins, so they can't really do much. But yeah, there is a chance that he could get the ball. If he pushes 1 goblin on there, he could blitz in from back here, for example, and get a better scatter. But for now, we're still fine, I think. Let's see if he can do anything with that. Let's see. I'm not sure, but that was a dumb one, probably. What did I roll on the leap? Would have known better. Yeah, I rolled a 2, needed a 3. Once again, not possible. Like in our previous match, where I killed Pokey 1. Well, I should have actually called him Pokey the 2nd. I forgot about that. Oh, he gets the POW there. That's a bummer. But I'm not sure how much that helps him yet. Because it doesn't clear up this area where I am still strong. But he also has a bunch of players left to move. But he cannot get an easy push on the ball. So right now, okay, he's looking to cover it. I wouldn't mind him having to use a reroll at some point as well. He failed 1 dodge so far, but he didn't reroll that one because he didn't need to. It was the guy down here, which I believe is this guy. Back. Yeah, he had 5 SPP. He brings him in there, but he doesn't blitz. So maybe he does still want to do that, but just wanted to... From here would have still worked. Is he just covering the ball? Nope, there comes the blitz. Okay, so he does blitz in the way that I expected him to. And then we get a POW, so we go down as well. That's not good. No armor break, though. And the scatter is not very elfish yet. Does it get into their grabby hands? He's thinking about it. Okay. That one's, all things considering, probably one of the best positions I could have hoped for. It's only 1 tackle zone for him. It's only 1 for me either, or as well, I should say. That's how you say that. But still, overall, it's fine. Oh, risky 1 die. He wants to get away from my fanatic. Can understand that feeling. So, if we make this block work, I can get the other troll right next to him. But that's kind of a big if right now. So I'm gonna start with this because they're prone. They're only gonna get pushed if we end up there. This direction. Of course, we do not block. Do I go in here or do I go in there, which would allow me to chain push stuff around? But I think we have to go after the catcher. But we don't. Okay, sure. Why would that work? The issue is if I only end up pushing here now, we push him onto the ball. Or next to the ball. But that would mean I would just use this guy to blitz with, I guess. Oh, yeah, I do not like this. Let's stand him up and not move him, just to keep these guys a bit on lockdown right now. But we do knock him down, so that is good. We do that and follow. Come on, Mighty Blow. Just do more than stun them. I need one injury for him to level up. Is that too much to ask? Well, apparently. But we'll see. So if I do this blitz, I can push him to here, which will opt us to chain push this guy out of there, which means there's no more tackle zones on the ball. But it also puts the trolls away from the ball, and I want the trolls next to the ball. So I kind of should go here, but I don't want to do the GFI because it's a 3+, because it is snowing. So we're going to try it this way and hope that it works. I mean, I could also let myself get pushed onto the ball, but I really don't want to do that. And I think I'm also going to keep the troll here because these guys are still somewhat on lockdown in that case, which I do like the idea of. Oh no, they're still... Oh yeah, no, I pushed the healthy player on there, of course. So we still have a tackle zone on the ball, but we can go cover the ball more. Go there. This is actually a... No. I think these I'm actually just gonna stand up. Yeah. Gonna dodge right there. He's gonna take his 1-die block. I am okay with the both down. I injure myself, so yay for that. So I give myself a player disadvantage. Hooray. And get him some SPP. I wanted to try and push him in here further a little bit, or just get a knockdown, which could have worked. I had basically a 2 in 3 chance to not get a bad result. Right now we've got 3 tackle zones on the ball. His blitzer is at least a little bit out of position still and will have to dodge, but as long as he doesn't roll a double 1, he's also safe to dodge with. That's just a push. Probably going for the troll, yeah, I assume as much. So now I've still got 2 tackle zones on the ball. He removed 1. These guys all have to dodge, because that's why I only stood them up, so that he doesn't have good dodges, except for this guy, of course, because we chain pushed him into a better position. But so far, we're still okay. It's my offense, so none of this really is okay. I just screwed it up somehow. But we're at least still in this, because if he gets the ball, he's basically gone. I'm not going to be able to really catch him anymore. Interesting that he just instantly walks him back in instead of keeping him free and try to get him over here. I mean, maybe he's thinking I can block this and then move him over next turn. But it's an additional block, so we'll have to wait and see. But it's also going to be a 3-die block. No, not yet, actually. 1 more assist for that. So let's see, is he... That's a 3+ GFI, so maybe he finally falls on his face for that one. He does not, and he also gets a POW, finally. Ugh. So on the ball, I go down to 1 tackle zone. And he also gets the ball. The only upside to this is he really can't move this guy anymore. Well... shows me, I guess. Really? 2, 3 plus GFIs, plus the dodge, all without rerolls. 1, 2, 3. Because now we're in trouble. This guy is his perfect ball carrier for against us right now, because he's got block and dodge. So I do need a defender down to get him to begin with. And the only guys that can really get in there are the trolls. And those are notoriously unreliable, as we know. So this is pretty horrible. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And this being my offense, it's just not good. Oh, yeah, I should have gone with the chainsaw guy after all, because my ball and chain, as always, just not doing anything worth noting. But let's see if we can change that now. Of course, it's always the spot where there is nobody. This is just annoying by now. So everything I do requires dice rolls now, so we do need to start with this one. Since it's the safest thing to do, and then we do this. And then I roll a loner one, and then this is a turnover. So now I'm gonna lose the ball. Or the drive, basically. That's the issue that you have with these teams. If the dice don't cooperate, I'm just screwed. I didn't want to do the dodges because if they're done, they're done. I needed to go after the ball while I could. And he was the only player that could go after the ball. And if I then get a dice result like this, there's just nothing I can do. It's just over. And now he can just run away. I will not be able to catch him. I can use a troll and try to throw a goblin down there. But then the goblin would have to do a 2-die against block and get double defender downs, which is not going to happen. So I'm going to lose this drive. So yay, nope. What I can do now is try and focus on killing his team. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Because I still have a bench while he has not. So what I need is get a player advantage, which I was just not able to do. My trolls were not cooperating anyway in getting KOs or injuries, except for this one here. And then we got through a foul, and that's a turnover. But yeah, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. And then, I mean, my pogo always failed his leaping stuff. Ugh. It's still okay though. It's early. Oh, just because I'm gonna get scored on now doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna lose the match. It's my offense, so realistically I should not be in this position, but I mean I also don't really have much of a choice. I also can technically still get a 1-die blitz against him. So I am gonna try and go for that. And he might do something to himself. Just stuns himself though. Because I can still do GFIs to reach him. It's horrible ones, that's for sure. But they're there. So the troll's not gonna do anything right now. Now I'm obviously gonna hit my own guy. I actually do not, I'm surprised. At least not yet. Better. I finally hit something. Well, it could have been a push now. I guess. Come on. Another stun. It's too late. It's just not helping anymore. Now I need to hit this guy because then I can... No, even the chain pushing wouldn't help us. Want to hit that guy? I mean, it's too late now. Wait, oh yeah. This, and now this troll can do this block. Just a push, but it allows me to disengage here without dodging, so at least we've got that going for us, which is nice. Get him in there. Boing, boing, boing. Get the pogo. So he can get a blitz from there. Oh, no, I can't even get the blitz. Well, I can, but only if I get a player next to him. And for that, I need 2 more PFI. So we're going to start with this. Okay, we failed this one. I am gonna reroll it though, go down to no rerolls. It's still not gonna work. But I mean, I do have to try, don't I? Basically. So then we need to remove this assist. Hey, we're still in this. Which then allows me to get a 1-die blitz against him. But it's a 3+, 3+. I almost got the POW. I almost got the POW. I'm surprised we actually made this work. As far as it ended up working, basically. But yeah, it's fine. So now all he needs to roll is not a double 1. The question is if he's gonna score early. He should not score in his turn 8. His turn 8 comes after mine, but that means I will not be forced to set up again. And right now he wants me to force to set up again, because I will be forced to set up at least one secret weapon because of the injury. And the guy that got sent off. And that means I'm gonna lose one of my secret weapons. But yeah, it's just horrible. But, I mean, nothing we can do. He also could still... If he tries to score this turn, which he might, I think he's gonna wait until turn 7 and then score. Because he can just run away from me. Again, no, he's blitzing, knocking me down. But he's still gonna be forced to dodge. He KOs us. Ugh. It gets worse and worse for our secret weapons. So this is probably gonna be one of those goblin matches where I am gonna regret everything. Because there's just nothing we can do, and I'm gonna lose my secret weapons way too early, and I didn't score because I screwed up my own offense. Ah, bother. Do not like that, but also just not much we can do about it. Let's see, these guys are... He's just gonna dodge with him. Yeah, there we go. Not surprising, obviously. So let's see. I mean, I do have to try and... Oh, well, okay. This way. Stunned him again, apparently. Nope. And nope. Okay. So, troll. Maybe we get lucky. The big question now is, can I even... We can do this. And then we can do... Okay, I can go from down there, so we can do this one. Yeah, it's... I'm gonna fail. So he's just gonna... He's still gonna win this. This half, at least. I shouldn't talk in absolutes there with the... we don't know how the second half is gonna go, but right now it's not looking good. I really hope he's not thinking this through and stalling till turn 8, because that way I will be able to keep my secret weapons, both of them. If he scores now, though, I think I'll lose both, if my math is not wrong. I have only one bribe, which I will be forced to use now to keep him, although I'm probably not gonna save him, and then save the loony afterwards. But right now, especially, yeah, I lose more and more players. This is a problem. I've got a KO, we've got a bunch of injuries now, and I'm just not injuring anything from him with my trolls. He's got another one there, and I didn't really... I mean, we couldn't dodge there. I needed to go for the aggressive stuff if I want to have a chance of doing anything useful here. Oh, and that was my pogo again. Ah, oh, god damn it. Why? If he blitzes, he can also serve this guy. Damn, why am I... Yeah, it's one of those goblin matches that the average goblin player might just give up, because, I mean, this is not looking good. We're gonna lose this in all likelihood, but once again, it's not over till it's over. But this does not really look good, and then he does this. But he's got a reroll. And that's fine. Ah, the turnover would have been nice. Not that it would have helped me here anyway. I still couldn't have prevented the touchdown. But it at least would have forced him to score in turn 8. Come on. Which still we want him to. We do not want him to score now. We want him to score on his turn 8 when I don't get to set up again, so that I don't have to bribe any longer. And I think he's gonna stall this out. Yeah, perfect. This is good. So I keep both secret weapons around for his offense. He's gonna try and go aggressive and score quickly, but hopefully we can prevent that from happening. Because that way he will get rid of the secret weapons. But right now I am bound to be at... Well, I can still be at 11 players, but chances are I am going to be at not that many. 1, 2... Obviously over there where I don't even have a chance to get next to one. So he needs to get out of there first. And I've failed this once already. Oh, bugger. But I do have to do this again, unfortunately. Otherwise, we're just not gonna move. Then he's... Nope, you're not gonna do it again. You are... Is there... That's his guard guy. So we're gonna do this one first. And just push. Come on. Ah! This is such a waste of options. Actually, now we are gonna blitz him now. Although, no, it's a lineman. There's the catcher. That's what we need to blitz. But I just don't get dice rolls this time with the team. It's just not happening. So now he gets to score. Enjoy. Let's see if he tries to do some more blocking first. He does, because I gave him that, basically. Which was dumb. But at that point, I didn't realize that we wouldn't knock this guy down. And then in the end, I went for him after all. So that was just not smart. So he scores. He's in the lead. We screwed up our own offense because I'm a stupid person. But we're gonna try to recuperate from that. And make it work, because his KO comes back, of course. Mine both stay out? No, just one comes back, so I at least have 10 players. Well, let's see. Yes, okay, I have 10 players. I think. Ugh, still. He's just gonna run around us, and I'm not gonna be able to stop him. And then I'm gonna be annoyed at the game, and then we're all gonna have some fun. Well, maybe not, but you know what I mean. I also need to set up higher. We'll see how this works out, but they're high elves. They are fast at scoring. I do not think I will be able to defend against them, so I am gonna lose both my secret weapons after his next touchdown. And isn't that just lovely? But we're gonna have to make it work somehow, I guess. And I hope that we can. By exposing a player with SPP. We'll see, we'll see. But this could be our first loss now with these guys. It doesn't work. I'm not getting the dice rolls that I need. I got 1 KO removals. My trolls just stunned his players. I got through his armor a bunch of times. It just did not work out in any way or form. We got instantly caught on the first foul on top of everything, which cost us a player. And then he gets the injuries on the side, which can happen when you play armor value 7 and stunty. And once all that happens, it just steam rolls down. Basically, I don't know how to finish that sentence. It was weird, and because I don't know. It's fine. Let's see what we can do here. Basically, and he now could also have bad dice rolls. The thing what could help us is still that he can only throw quick or short passes, assuming the weather doesn't change now, which obviously it will. Also, you need 3 players on the line of scrimmage, buddy. You cannot leave it like that. He should get that shown. Otherwise, the game will put a player on the line of scrimmage for him. A perfect defense would be lovely now, because then I could at least lock down one of these sides completely. I doubt it'll happen though. I assume he's gonna... No! One of my guys gets hit by a rock, because that's just how that needs to happen. Bummer. And then basically we get the worst luck of the draw with the kickoff events as well. And that's just not helpful. He's got the fame, I don't. We get thrown a rock, all that stuff. He's got only 2 rerolls. He's got 1 freaking player with block. He should need more rerolls than 2, basically. But all of the stuff that he's been doing so far has been working. And because of that, he just didn't need to use rerolls. So he never had a turnover that was bad. Just the one or two dodges that were once, but it was very late in his turn. Because his priority is good so far. He hasn't played a wrong game there, or a bad game there, and that makes it difficult for us to get through. That's the issue. Yes, I am playing a fun team, but I'm still trying to win, and that's kind of a weird position to be in with a team that you cannot play consistently, at least competitively, because they're just kind of hit or miss. If they wreck everything, because you can foul, you can get the mighty blow from the trolls, you can just move around the pitch with your stunty dodge, but if you don't get it, you're just screwed. Because most of the time you just get pummeled into the ground by the opponent because you're still armor value 7, strength 2, and stunty. So that's a bit of a problem. And we're gonna have to try and fix that somehow. Or make it work. Because he could still fail the pickup, for example, now. He doesn't really have a ball carrier. I mean, it's a 2+ pickup, but... let's face it, it's going to happen. He also set up these guys that are going to level up, so he's going to try and pick up the ball and then throw a pass, which could be good for us. He's setting up a lot of scoring threats, because now, if he removes both secret weapons from me, I'm going down to at least 8 players, possibly 7, because right now I've got 9, with the potential to go back up to 10, but it's just not good. Please just fail this. No. And he's also playing no, it's not the dump-off player. I thought he would... going for the dump-off guy, but he's got so many guys with 5 SPP that now, because he's playing against us, he can just level, basically. I'm giving him that, because he cannot... I'm not giving him it on purpose, but he's... let's face it, we cannot really threaten him that well. To get myself into position, I will be forced to do GFIs and or a bunch of dodges with the Blizzard right now. The dodges are risky. Now the way he's set up will mean I will put myself here to get assists, so I will be surfed if I do that. So there's just a whole bunch of stuff that's bad about the entire scenario right now. But he can also set up in a way if he moves him to there where I will. No, okay. Yeah, so I can get a 2-die blitz against the ball carrier. I can't get a good 2-die blitz against the ball carrier. Well, actually, I could use the chainsaw. We could do... this? No. Ah, that's not for that. I can't do that because it's still movement. Okay, this is really problematic right now. Because my only chance basically is to go aggressive. I can forget about covering these guys. They are just, there's too many of those. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, let's see about there, which means he moves him down here, and then, oh no, now he's obviously gonna block it. No! Wow! We actually get the block up to there. That makes things easier, I think. I mean... 1, 2... I do need all the assists is the problem. Next up is him. From here. For the assists. Come on, please. Okay, now we got a 2-die blitz. From right there. I'm running out of time though, so I'm gonna have to... not roll a... fail the frickin' GFI. Thank you. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Ah, oh, nice. Gonna have to follow, otherwise I might get served, and now I'm gonna have to think fast. Because, obviously, the ball is in a bad spot. I'm gonna have to try and pick it up, I think, even though it's horrible. Wow, we actually pick it up. I can't move with this. So hopefully this will be okay. The issue is... although, no, he can't really serve me that well. He just needs to stand up one player here. Not even. This is already a 2-die against me. Should have tried to dodge out to here, I think. But it would have been a 3+3+, which just would not have worked without a reroll. Nice, so that's just a push. Gonna push me to here. Because that way he can get another one in there, but at least he can't serve me. Basically, because I have the loony right there. Which is lovely. So we do have a chance still. Ah, finally all the dodging worked. That's what I mean. If the dodging works, the stunty works. I still have a chance, but I had to go this aggressive and risky to make that work. Pretty much. Otherwise it just would not have been possible. So he's deciding to not go after the ball carrier, but instead he wants to try and keep me locked in here. He stuns the loony. Okay. So he's just gonna probably surround me, maybe? Now he shouldn't do that. He needs to leave me a space to... he needs to leave me an escape, because otherwise... he's gonna get served. But yeah, it's a very, very bad window for me to leave through. I think I'm gonna try to create an opening right here. Perfect, so finally he fails a dodge. Oh, a double 1 would be beautiful now. Please. Nope, he rolls a 2. So he gets the guard guy in there. He already blitzed, but that's not an issue yet. Right now, this is pretty okay. This is a 1-die. No, it's 2. We moved all of these in. That's a 1-die push. He's most likely going to follow that. Yeah, that makes things a lot more difficult for me. And that doesn't make things better. I can tell you that much. Yep. Yep. And that doesn't help either. God damn, why am I doing this to begin with? Oh, well. At least we've got that going for us, I guess. But now this troll doesn't have an assist anymore, but I might be able to get him one, but not a good one, so we're not going to. Because the GFI is too much right now. All I need is just one opening here, but even that is just... need it more than that. Assists. What am I missing there? 2... Wait, 3... Wait, 2, 3, 4, 3. Why is this... I'm confused. Well, now we are gonna do that. This one. Which at least allows us to set up future serves. Come on. Thank you. Is that the right one? No, it's the wrong troll. Still, now both trolls are 1 injury away from leveling up. And I finally get a removal that I oh so desperately needed. Ah, come on. I need to stay for the surfing setup, fortunately. So now I have to hope that I can get him to relative safety, which ideally will happen, but most likely not. Okay, so we've got that, which means for him to actually be safe, I cannot get him completely safe. That's the problem, basically. But we can get as close as possible, basically. Yeah, there we go. Now we fail the dodge. Into another injury. God damn, why does it always have to be injuries, though? I mean, on that, I'm not gonna Apo a Goblin with 0 SPP. The issue is, if I put the guy there, he just would have pushed us or knocked us down, gotten ourselves injury. He's gonna get the blitz regardless of what he does. I would have needed a bit more room here. They would have needed to be 1 space further down. Then I could have set up for safety. But now, this is his offense, and right now I have the ball. We're both down to 1 reroll. So this could devolve quickly. He also has this guy in a position where I might potentially be able to surf him, or if he tries to dodge him out because he's a loner, he could fail. So there's some options, and he can only really blitz me well from here, which means the ball will scatter in my vicinity more, where the trolls are. So there is a decent chance that he is going to not be able to pick it up if he manages to get the ball to begin with, free, because he's gonna blitz with the blitzer. That's for certain. He needs the block guy to take the chance. It significantly increases his chance. Oh, I see what he's going for. Yeah, okay, so he's counting on the fact that he's only going to push, because then he could have gotten this guy with another block. He's going to... No, well, let's see. Now we're going to have to wait for the scatter, because he did get the knockdown there. So who knows what it's going to be. It's an armor break, that's for sure. And a stun into 2 tackle zones from me. That's good. So it's unlikely, at least, that he's going to be able to get that, because he will be forced to dodge in here to get that, which is a 4+ dodge with a 4+ pickup. I don't think he's going to attempt that. He will just cover the ball and cover me as much as possible, because he outmuscles me significantly, obviously. But I finally got an injury, and so I'm getting something out of this match, except for just the need to replace another goblin. Perfect, so he's not gonna reroll that, because that would be his last... What? He uses his last reroll? For that? I don't agree with that choice. I mean, it ultimately doesn't matter if I agree with it or not. He didn't do it. But still. Thank you, Haggis. Merry Christmas und schöne Weihnachten as well. Oh, he actually went for the pickup. So he made the dodge, but he didn't make the pickup. And now... he's got 2 tackle zones on the ball, but... what do we try? still tempted to do this one, basically. But once again, it's the troll, which is unreliable. Oh, Dortmund, okay. You're actually not that far away from me. I'm at least in North Rhine-Westphalia as well, to keep it in English right now. It's there. That's the big question. Go. I don't want to fail the blitz. But I don't think I get a better chance. My god, it actually worked. I did not want to do it, but it actually worked. But this will still end in the dumb risk of us pushing him onto the ball. And there's the level up for the troll. Too late with the injuries, but we finally are getting them. And this is actually still okay from the standpoint. I do need to get an assist next to the troll though, so we are probably gonna move the chainsaw in. There we go. Is what a strike. Oh no! Come on, you being from Dortmund is not a strike, no. I am actually... I assume you asked because of football/soccer for our American viewers. But I've got no interest in football whatsoever, so I couldn't care less about, at least in that case, where anybody comes from, and I would at least see no reason to be annoyed at somebody from being from that city, basically. So there we go. I live in Essen, basically, if to put at least a city on that. So that's what I mean. It's somewhat near because it's, I mean, was it less than an hour by? Maybe 20, oh wow, another injury. Maybe 20 minutes by car, or 30, the most. Something along those lines. But why were the double skulls necessary? I mean, we still have the Fnatic on there. But yeah, right now he can get that down to 1 tackle zone. So that's a 3+ pickup for him. And that's a knockdown as well. Which does not make that very good. Ah, I hate this so much. We had a chance and now I think it's gone again. Also, yeah, we don't have dodge. I keep forgetting about that, so he doesn't need to knock me down in place. He can actually push me over there. Ah, but he's gonna go for the pickup now. The only thing we can hope for is that he's gonna turn over before that, because right now he needs to dodge to get to the ball. I think. Because these guys are next to this goblin, and then he needs to block this goblin, which could lead to a turnover. Or the dodge is a 3+ dodge because of him still being there, so he needs to... do that, exactly, because that does not take the dodge away. This guy still needs to dodge now, which means he can't pick up the ball, or he needs to take the 3+ dodge, which he does. It's Elves. I mean, what the frick am I supposed to do with that, huh? So now he's through. Now we've lost this one. There's no chance that we can win this one still. It's just not possible, unfortunately. And with the added injuries, we're now going to lose our secret weapons next round as well. So all of that is just all around very much horrible. Oh, he's really stupid. God damn. Yeah, when it rains, it pours, as always. With all of this. So, that. Trying to do something mean to his Splitzer. Which does not happen, and we'll just force him to score quicker. Well, instantly, basically. That's the hope. Of course, we just go in there and don't hit anything. So I've blitzed already. We've basically done everything we could. I mean, all I can do now is try and put myself next to him. What? Let's do the dumb thing. Yeah, it's a 3+ GFI. Yay, I'm out of the way. But that does allow me to get next to his ball carrier a little bit quicker. Not that it's gonna work because all the dodges, but yeah. So that's one of the matches. That's what can happen with Goblins, basically. I had a chance. I had a decent shot, actually. I screwed up my own offense. It's too bad. It just did not work in any way. That was my own fault, though, at least in part. But then we had some unfortunate dice rolls. We have had too many ones. Is he going to try to feed the touchdown to somebody? Yeah, he's going to try and farm some SPP now. So he's going to throw a pass. Maybe I can get lucky and at least get a level up on the other troll as well, so that we have both trolls with guard now. That's going to increase the survivability of our team quite a bit, since it's going to make it harder to knock down the goblins that are next to these guys. So for that alone, I do like that. But he also doesn't score yet, which I'm perfectly fine with. It keeps my guys around longer right now. My objective, unfortunately, needs to switch from, yes, I can still win this, because I really can't. I'm too far away. If I come near him to pressure him, he's instantly going to run it in to score. And I cannot blitz him this round. I cannot reach him. It's not possible. So it doesn't help me to try and go for the win, because it's not possible. So right now I'm okay with him delaying. Now I just want to get SPP by injuring him. So I usually don't preach that playstyle, but with the Goblins it's a different matter. It's not a team you can reliably play to win, and right now I actually have 0 chance of winning. Once I get near him, he's just gonna run it in, which will just cause... which will just lead to me losing both of my secret weapons, as I don't have bribes anymore, which will weaken me further, which might allow him to score against me even more, which will make the result even more ridiculous. Also, I give him control back, which we do not want. And, I mean, he also can go after my trolls now, which doesn't help. And severely limits my damaging capabilities, but I mean, we also don't really have much of a choice in the matter anymore. So I'm just gonna have to accept that. Try to do something with this guy. He is. He really should not make that one, though. Yeah, I would have been very annoyed if that had worked. So he's gonna stand up. Him as well for the troll. We're gonna blitz with the troll first, since it's the easier block to get right now. Definitely is the right one to get. I'm also gonna follow in. And wow! Kill a player. It's the wrong troll, because that's a troll that already got 3 injuries this match right now. This is what it needed to happen in the first half. My troll's actually doing something. He had no reserve players. So this would have been exactly what we needed to do something to him. Nah, now he's really stupid. Shame. It just didn't work for us, basically. Nothing we can do. But at least we're getting some nice SPP on our trolls, which are the only players where I really care for SPP, right now at least. There we go. See, that's 1 up. Go up to here, yes. Oh, I hit my own goblin. But we just push him, which is fine. And just put him next to the troll again. That's perfect. And then I can move up to here. You know what? Might as well. Nope, we fall down. Okay. So let's see if he delays any longer. I think he's gonna hand off the ball now, throw a pass with him, and not score again. Which I should start to pressure. Because I just should, basically. But yeah, oh, why do you go for him so hard? And with a 3+ dodge again, that doesn't get punished, by the way. Actually, I could attack the ball carrier. Okay, he doesn't throw a pass with him. Does he run it in just? Okay, he doesn't take any more chances. Okay, I see. So he wanted the pass SPP and then take that that way. Also works, I guess. I mean, obviously. But let's see, we injured 2 now. We got a bunch more injured. My KO comes back, and now we're gonna lose both landmine and slicer. Yes, exactly. So I go down to 2, 4, 7 players. Well, more than I thought we would have. 7 versus 9 though, so I'm at a player disadvantage. And he still has 2 turns to try and steal the ball away from me again and score again. I could try to throw a goblin and score that way, but my main objective right now is try to get Chompers' level up. I'd like to get both of my trolls a level up. A double would be awesome, of course, to get a decent blocker. Otherwise, it's most likely going to be guard, I think. We'll see, though. We'll see what it's gonna be. But I mean, so far, this is the 3rd match with our goblins, and now with this result, we are 1-1-1. So 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss, which is a pretty good, pretty okay average. Considering that this guy has only won 1 match with this team so far and lost 5 or so, it's still not the best though. But this just happened too late. We injured 3 of his players, but just in the second half. It's too late at that point. It's not good enough anymore. We would have needed that earlier for us to really stand a chance. Or for me to not instantly get a player sent off. No, that didn't happen. That happened in the match before, didn't it? I don't remember. It all blends in, basically. We'll see. And also my opponent just disconnected, so... why? I assume he's just having internet problems because he really should not disconnect on purpose right now. That would not really make sense. But we'll find out, I guess. So let's wait. So I'm still having fun with the goblins. Yes, I'm trying to win these games, but I am a little bit less salty than I would be otherwise because I know what I'm getting into with this team. I know that I can't expect these guys to perform well, and that I'm heavily reliant on the dice rolls. Okay, he's back. In some of the areas. If I don't get my stunty dodges, I'm screwed. If we don't remove players, we're screwed, basically. You need to play this team brutal. You need to remove enemy players. You need to get player advantage because they are going to remove your own, so you're not going to keep the player advantage usually. And that it's always going to be living on the edge, basically, to try and stay ahead of it. But that also has the tendency to just wreck you completely, because if that backfires and doesn't work the way you want it to, it just gets worse. And now he's setting up super aggressive because he does have, in fact, more than enough time to steal the ball and score again, even with just the 2 turns left. He's fast enough that he can get deep into my own half this round and then just move on from there next round. So bad. Very, very bad. Now, also means, since he is a weird boy... Nah, okay, no, he's too far away, so he doesn't really help me to do that. Which means I am gonna set up like this. And now he's obviously gonna get a blitz here, so that I can use this troll possibly to throw this up there. But I'm also gonna switch these two because he's armor value 7. He was nice enough to set him in range. So if Chompers could now injure him, I'd really appreciate it. Just do that, I guess. So let's see. I might not even be able to prevent him from scoring against us again. Oh, we need that to be a touchback. Because then I can just give it to this goblin and I can actually throw him. He's not gonna move. Actually gonna move up 1. And anything else? No. So we've got a 3 in 8 chance now for that to be a touchback. Thank you. Ah, that's good. That could be what we need here. I'm still gonna do this block first. Because it's the armor value 7 guy, and we just need to do that. Okay, we didn't get it. Also, this makes throwing him harder, doesn't it? Because he's next to us, so I need to remove this tackle zone. Good. Okay, let's cover this, though. At least as much as we can, which is not a lot. But hey. Can I even throw him far enough? Possibly. Seriously? The first dice roll instantly fails? Boo. That's not okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna run, I guess. I mean, it's not like I have much of a choice anymore. It also counts as a throw action. What? I can't throw with him. It's not even... It didn't even go through and it counts as a throwing action. Interesting. I thought... I mean, I need to do it... Okay. Issue is the block guy there. Being around, so we're gonna do this and fail it instantly. Okay, well... It's not gonna work, but he doesn't have a reroll left either, so if he doesn't knock me down on the blitz, I have a chance still. Basically. It would have been nice to see that. He's doing the right things, though. He's setting up a scoring threat first, because if he fails something now, he's not going to get that, so he needs to do that first. He also can get himself a very, very easy 3-die block against me. All he needs is 2 assists, and he has more than enough players around here. And just use the loner, for example. Hit him there. Okay, so now we still have a chance because he didn't knock us down and he didn't go for the 3-die, weirdly enough, which he once again could have easily gotten with 1 more assist. This is still kind of mean though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I have to do both GFIs. So it's 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus... It's 5 3. I'm 5 3 plus rolls away from scoring. Because now it's impossible for me to score. So once again, though, unfortunately, I mean, I've got a turn left. No, this is not good enough. This. I still have a chance, but it doesn't make it better, but I want to make this a 3-die and roll a really stupid 1 so that I don't have to do that in a moment. Okay, so what we are going to do now is move him up to here. And then we get the goblin up to here. With him being placed there, this is now a chain push. Which means we can actually push him closer again and push one of his guys away, which will open a space up for me to potentially go through, basically. And then down to here, and we follow. That does not matter. And then I instantly fail the dodge again. So, with this, there's just nothing I can do. I brought it down as much as possible. There was nothing I could have done better there, I think. I was 2 3 pluses away from scoring there, and it just did not happen. I failed the first dodge as well. It's just, kind of a bummer. And then I KO'd him. I mean, I still have a chance. He's the only guy that's now in scoring range, but I mean, he's gonna pick up the ball. Maybe he's gonna roll a 1 on the pickup, so I still have that chance at least. I didn't cover him, because I mean, if he scores now with this guy, he can only still throw short and quick passes, so I'm not sure he can even throw it far enough. He denies me the touchdown. Oh, that's so rude. That is so rude. He denies me the chance. I see why. I probably would do the same. But he denies me my only scoring chance. That is so rude. Well, still not. I could use him to throw a goblin up there. But now it's also over. He's got the ball. I'm not going to be able to get it anymore. It's done. It's fine. That's what I mean, basically. I'm trying to get my joy with this team where I can. And this, at the end, at least, it was a saving grace. It once again failed miserably. Miserably. My God, talking. So there's also that, but it was fun. I had a chance still. I just, you see, there's always stuff to be done. And this could get us another injury. Nope, just nothing. So unfortunately, we still don't really have a chance to do much. So I'm just going to try to get him his level up. Maybe we get lucky with the injury there. Come on. No, we do not. So I'm just gonna blitz something now and then be done with it, I think. Can we get a 3-die there? Possibly. 1, 2. So again, GG, well played. Because he didn't play a bad game. He didn't leave me a lot of room to maneuver with. No, we can't. I would have needed to remove that. So it doesn't really matter which one I hit. So let's go for this one after all. Meh. Okay. Underwhelming. And there we go. So that's it. Too bad, too bad. But what can you do? I tried. I screwed up my own offense. Then the defense just didn't quite work out for us when we had the chance. I got the ball once. I just couldn't hold it. And then we got the player removal too late to keep us at a decent chance. So nothing really helped. Okay, a landmine got the MVP. I don't even know what you would give a Fnatic when he levels up. I guess we're going to find out at some point. So we get 1 level up out of this. And he just got so many SPP, or so much SPP. So many star player points. Many is still the right way, I think. There we go. Hey, Mark. Right in time for the end of the stream. So let's take a look. I'm at 40k right now, which is just kind of horrible because I would have to replace this guy. But I think we're going to stick with 13 players right now. But it's because at some point, I actually have to try and save up for this so that I can get the star players for cheaper. So I'm probably going to have to try and not replace players anymore until we get that. Which is a bit of a bummer, but we'll have to live with it, I think. We just need a little bit better winnings there. Let's roll the dice. We get a normal level up, which means in this case, I'm just going to go guard. So I've got my first guard troll, and the other one is also just 1 injury away, for which we should be able to get, hopefully, in the next match. Realistically speaking, at least, it should be doable.